Well, I was in the way here when these 3 scoundrels did beset me.
Sorry.
As I recall, the leader was one named Wildhead. 'Twas he who spoke first.
Oh, old man.
Greetings, in the name of the Lord of the Hill.
Did you hear, gents? Lord of the Hill. What do you think, inconsiderate? Is that jolly or no?
Aye, and I trow that he knows not who we are, or he would have hid his colors better than that. Wouldn't you say, pragmatic?
Aye, very unpractical he was, very.
Who art thou? Why dost thou mock me so?
We ask the questions around here, old one.
Then ask.
I have 3 questions to put thee. First, wilt thou become one of us?
And the second?
Wilt thou return whence you came?
And the third?
Refusing to answer yes to 1 or 2, wilt thou die where thou dost stand?
It comes to my mind that thou art renegades and thieves.
'Tis a practical profession in these parts, what with all so many pilgrims coming and going.
Cut the chatter. Wilt thou join us?
I have been an honest and true man for a long season, and therefore I could never consider becoming one like unto thee.
Not a very practical choice, my friend. Not a very practical choice at all.
Pragmatic.
What?
Thou talkest too much.
Inconsiderate be thy name, and so be thy manners. I have as much a right to talk as thou. Yea, from a practical point of view.
Silence! Now, Mr. Valiant for truth.
How dost thou know my name? I have not told thee.
We have spies to tell us who cometh and who goeth, and whether easy of conquest or hard.
Then surely thou must have known that I would not join thee.
Aye, but being fair and just in our dealings, we at least put the question. Now, having refused to join us, wilt thou turn around and go back?
To whence I came?
And what else can going back mean, old fool?
Gentlemen, the place whence I came is totally unsuitable for one who would live eternally. I counted the cost when I departed thence, and I have not regretted my choice.
Then thou wilt not turn back?
I will keep to my present course as tightly as the needle to the pole.
Then thou art ready to surrender thy life upon the spot, art thou?
Not at any low price. Moreover, thou hast no authority to ask me such vile questions, and it is at risk to thy life that thou dost continue to meddle with me.
To arms, men.
3 against 1, eh? That makes it nearly an equal battle, then. En garde! Ha! And so we fell to it, for the space of above 3 hours. I was holding my own for a time, but they were young, and I like not to think what another hour might have done. 'Tis good that they heard you coming.
3 against 1. These are great odds.
'Tis true, but few or many are nothing to him that hath truth on his side. David saith, "Though an host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war should rise against me, in this I will be confident."
Ah, brave words these, and brave thou art.
No more than some of the great ones of Scripture. How many was it that Samson did slay with the jawbone of an ass?
1,000. But tell me, dear Valiant, why did you not cry out that someone might have come to your help?
So I did, to my king, who I knew could hear me and send invisible help. This he did, and that was enough for me.
Thou hast well done. I wish I could have had thy help against a couple of giants along the way.
I would have been happy to help thee. I was tempted to engage them myself, but had none to stand by me in prayer. So I prayed God to send someone better than I, which I see he did.
Valiant, may I see thy sword? If I am not mistaken, this is made of Jerusalem steel.
Aye, so it is. Give a brave man a blade such as this, and train him in its skillful use, and he may engage angels with it.
Indeed. I wish I had had it for Giant Despair. I had liked to have dulled my edge trying to kill that one.
Not so with a Jerusalem blade. It grows more sharp with every battle.
Indeed?
Aye. 'Tis quick and powerful, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit.
Ah, a fine, sharp, two-edged sword it is. Here.
Thank you.
But tell me, having fought for 3 hours, wast thou not weary?
I fought until it seemed as if a sword did grow out of my arm. And when I felt my own blood run through my fingers, why, 'twas then that I fought with the most courage.
Thou hast done well. Thou hast resisted unto blood, striving against sin. Thou shalt abide by us, for we are flesh of thy flesh and bone of thy bones.